It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. All that and more.
Boy, do we have some football weather for this one in Pittsburgh. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, and the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the stride.
Has room down the left sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Lamar off the play fake. Intercepted in the end zone. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. Is that all right?
A pistol snap. Fields. Uh-oh, it's loose. Live ball inside the end zone. Well, props for the recovery, but before he can escape the end zone, he's hauled down. That's a safety. I thought we were coming here to call an NFL game today, partner, but this has me smelling peanuts and hot dogs. This is starting more like a baseball game. We got a 2-0 score here, still in the first.
Kind of like a little pitcher's duel, too, right? I mean, just one of these games, and if it starts this way, who knows where it goes from here. But I do know this. It's a confidence builder for a defense. When a defense can go out there and not just get a stop, but put points on the board, man, does that usually infuse them with energy to come.
We're slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Jackson. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Blitz coming, Lamar. They left him wide open. It's complete. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their early lead to 8. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. Jackson's throwing for it. And he's going to get into the end zone. That extends their lead to 10 points.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Cordarrelle Patterson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. They're out and set, first and 10.
Go.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go, son. Right.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Here we go, son. Right.
Running it after the penalty. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Don't jump. Ready?
47-yard line.
11. Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And Baltimore
It's the grand finale of the 2024 season on the big stage here in New Orleans. Super Bowl 59 underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Fields going to throw right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 2nd and 10. Jackson now. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, touchdown!
Zay Flowers from 13 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got it.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
They snap it to Fields. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. What a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Aguilar in motion left. Here's Jackson to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Alex Highsmith making a nice play and getting the sack.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. A good pickup there at 22.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Cameron Hayward getting upfield to make the stop. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
And he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. In motion goes the tight end. 3rd and goal, Jackson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
It's up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
Fields now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Steps away to his left. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, CD, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. No, they get 2 more.
No, they decided to really press the advantage because, remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good. They had solid field position. They cashed in with a touchdown. Now he's got to try to get things right here. 1st and 10. Yeah, this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete?
Here's Fields. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove. Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On 4th down, Fields dancing to his left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Play action. Now Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the...
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's...
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
180. What a shot. Shot.
Now the Ravens' big-ticket free agent acquisition. It's Derrick Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Hey, Alpha, shot. 180. What a shot. Shot.
He'll go again here with Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
At the 28-yard line. Go right here.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Alrighty.
On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to go right back to Henry. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic 1st down.
DC, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Alrighty.
Off the play fake. Jackson taking off. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
3rd and short, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
T, ready? Let's go, let's go. Ready, shot. Shut up.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Wanna quit?
Here's third down and a few inches.
What is it? Out.
The design run here with Jackson. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up second and goal at the Chiefs' 3-yard line.
Jackson now on second down. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over for their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. First and 10. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Color. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, KC.
Yellow.
Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
15.
Play action here. Mahomes, he's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And the Ravens are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Alpha, sit on.
Here's Henry. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. Sit on.
They'll try and run for this with Henry.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Third and long.
Hey, 57. I don't miss you.
Throwing now, Mahomes. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Easy, ready? Ready, shot.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Jackson. That one knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and long for Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
You know, Mike, I think at this point, anytime you find yourself in a situation like this, Your passing game has to just be thrown out altogether. I think right now it turns into a let's just execute our run, let's just try to get out of this game healthy and move on. I mean, this is 4 consecutive drives that have ended with an interception. I mean, it's almost unheard of. It tells me it's more than just a lack of execution. This quarterback right now is having some confidence issues. He's not seeing the field great, and they need to have a complete reset.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Ready! Ready! Ready, shot! Shot!
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Ready!
It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Now Jackson on 4th down. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Bateman is the motion man. Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, go!
At the 35-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. Second down, Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. Down the sideline. And he will score. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play right after catch.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket. When the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, off.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked up by Darius Washington.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through. And yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact.
And this one is blocked. A big hole. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play. A big loss. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. On play action, it's Mahomes. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They go play action with Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Our AF, and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this has been a game to forget so far. You start to wonder, how long do you stay with a guy when he's thrown pick after pick after pick? It has been a long game at the quarterback position. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mahomes back. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half. Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Bateman is the motion man. From the gun, Jackson in trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Back to throw, Jackson. That is caught to the goal line and in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Interesting point here, Greg. This is one of those where, put me in the mind of the play caller. Are you thinking just keep the ball on the ground right now?
I think it's hard. I think a lot of it has to do with how much confidence do you have that he can work himself through it, because as the turnovers continue to stack up, your biggest fear is that the confidence breaks down. So a lot of this is really just how well do you understand, what kind of relationship do you have with your quarterback. If you think you can get him through it, keep putting the ball in his hands. If you think he's done for the day, you got a big question you got to answer, whether he should even be in the game.
And more of the same. Another interception. It's the same.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On the handoff, it's Henry. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the option, they give it to Henry. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Bateman is the motion man. Throwing Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Hero 15. Shot.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down.
43! Yellow!
Man in motion is Brown. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Odafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And how about that? 3rd and a mile, and they convert and pick up a first down.
Color.
Man in motion is Brown. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy. And if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players play that much deeper and open up everything else underneath. When he gets up and running and he really finds his groove in this league, this scary offense just...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
3rd and goal.
Yellow! Fire down these two.
They put Kelsey in motion. They'll run with Pacheco. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Bateman is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Bateman is the motion man. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got it at the 7. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I...
And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. They'll run with Pacheco. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. On the give, here's Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. This is Henry. Henry rumbles to the 1st down and more. He's taken down, but just shy of mid.
Just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Second down and 8. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's taken in. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready. Hey, middle.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Still 1st down.
Ready.
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Bateman is the motion man. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted.
Let's go.
They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Ready.
Bateman is the motion man. Jackson on 3rd and 2. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Mahomes on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
2nd and 7.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get...
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
And this will be incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got them backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Mahomes. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout.
Still 1st down.
Pistol give to Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. Bateman is the motion man. A 1st down throw for Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. they're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs, that's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Bateman is the motion man. 2nd down. Jackson. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Bateman is the motion man. Now Jackson on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. A gain there of 27 yards.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They go play action with Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Here we go. This is 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, KC.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Bateman is the motion man. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. Throwing Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Bateman is the motion man. On third down, Jackson. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. Jackson looking to throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other sideline.
First down throw, Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
A run with Pacheco. And the Chiefs have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A first down there on a gain of 12. Here is first and goal. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. Now, Piron. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Mahomes. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs...
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
One play, fourth down. Everything you've done comes down to this point, Mike. I mean, what a finish. Somehow they dial up the play they need when they need it the most. And it looks like they're going to get out of this one with a victory.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Short kick taken at the 17. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Ready?
Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43,
And in motion
15.
is Brown. Here we go. One final play. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the pistol, Hurts. Has the open man downfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the fifth-year lefty out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game, and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Give it away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First down throwing for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State. 3rd and just 2 to go. They send a receiver in motion right. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
On 4th down, Hurts. That's caught beyond the marker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. They're going to run with Barkley. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Barkley. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And I know it's early, Brock, but you can almost feel that they need some points to keep this lead from getting out of control and build up their confidence as well after drive number 1 ended in that interception.
Yeah, totally co-sign that, Kate. Every bit of it. It's an early deficit, but there's still a whole lot of game left. You don't need to make up for it right away. You just need to start to see those chains moving.
2nd and 10 now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building is already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short throw to the tight end. That's a given. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Eskridge to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Hey, come on, 2. Ready?
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get set.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Now, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it'll take a new set of downs with that toss run.
All right, come on.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready? All right, fellas, listen up.
Tagovailoa now against the blitz. That's completed right side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready?
Here's Tagovailoa getting out to his left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Right? You just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Come on, two.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Pushes this one towards the sideline. He's got it, and the feet are in bounds too. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on fourth down and gets them the first. From the red zone now. Rolling left, behind some. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on first down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the first row.
It's a 70-yard pickup, but still a ways away for third and goal.
21G.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a fourth to try to reach that end zone. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the...
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Great, set.
Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Hurts throwing again. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball, left side.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Great, set.
Hurts now on fourth. He's trying to go deep again. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
All right, fellas, listen.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. They will not get... Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second down behind the sticks. This is ahead for about 5. Zach Bond with the tackle. Got him 5 yards back, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they had that one contained right at the line. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. He's still going at the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Great, set.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Space to the left. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
Great, set.
Toss play to Barkley. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Running left. This is Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick.
Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Pretty good lead in hand already. They're still just taking the extra point from the 10. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And the last time we saw him, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Tua now from the gun. Now he'll throw deep, back towards the center of the field.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here we go on 4th down, Tagovailoa. And it falls incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. First down, a run with Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get the football back at their own 30 after that interception and return. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Hey, come on, two.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And they were on him from the start. He's brought down for a massive loss.
Hey, it's not a sack, but these edge players love chasing down runs for negative plays and tackles for loss.
It's safe. Go ahead. Out.
Here we go, second and very long. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Tua looking to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
All right. Hey, number 1.
Tagovailoa to throw on 4th down. On target to Waddle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Finds his man Waddle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
44, ready.
Putting a receiver in motion. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Oh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Yeah, ready. He's right, slow. Out.
Here's Tua again. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah. Good. Out.
Here's Tagovailoa again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Ready. Turbo 1 high. Turbo 1 high. Ready.
To the air yet again. Tagovailoa. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Good.
Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Good. Set. Delta.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Has this at the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, replace... Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Get set.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the...
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He beams one deep right side, and they pick him off again. And the Dolphins will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st down, here's Tua. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
Tagovailoa trying to get here on 2nd down. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Number 1. They're right here. Out.
Here's Tua. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Right, no. Ready,
Throwing now, Tagovailoa. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Decent gain here, but short of the first. Dealing with some time constraints, it seems. We'll bypass halftime and get right back to the action.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins getting their offense out there to start off this second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Tagovailoa escapes the pocket. He can run it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down, ball at the 36.
Ready.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. He's on the move. Taking off with it again. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Get set.
Tagovailoa back to throw. He's keeping it again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. When we bring this game to a close, Brock, I think one of the stories we're all going to be talking about is the type of showing this guy's had, not spinning the ball, but running it.
It's been just gritty. It's been determined, Kate. It's been tough. When they needed a play, he's dug deep and he's willed this offense forward, coming through with the type of run the moment asked for.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Scott, go ahead.
Back to throw, Tua. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Buying some time left. He's keeping it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set. No touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Great, set.
At the 29-yard line.
No touch.
From the pistol, Hurts. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along the routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
This finds Smith. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
No touch.
Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Barkley. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Great, set.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No touch. No touch.
He's back to throw. Flush down now to his left. He's running for it. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4. Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And they pick him off again! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Tua looking to throw. And they get to him again. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
44, ready.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Taken in by Smith. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Come on, go. Ready.
Back to throw it. And they get to him. The fourth down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone. So after we saw fourth down last snap, now we've got first and goal. They give to Barkley, left side. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumped early looking to block that kick.
Defense.
Offense liked how that play went. They choose to decline the penalty.
That penalty is declined.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. The Miami offense headed out there now. And they sure surprised us, going for two in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Escapes out to... The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Trying to find... And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Ready, shot.
Blitz coming, Tua getting out to his left. And this one does not go far.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth at a considerable distance. They're going for this. Got his target. It's Hill. And he'll get it up to the 27. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. They run it with Saquon. He's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Good.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of... Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. On fourth down, Hurts. He's got it to his running back. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. First and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboy 80. Go. Ready.
Now Huntley. Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here's Huntley. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going for it again. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
And they take him down right along the 30.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Vacates quickly left side. Took off with it again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Trying again following the sack. He tucks it and takes off. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. First down throwing for Hurts. He's got Smith. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
On second down, here's Barkley. And this one doesn't go far. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Hurts now on 4th. His running back catches it downfield. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagle.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Hurts throwing again. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. 2nd and 10 now. Finds his man, Waddle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Dolphins hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Offense staying out here. It's 4th and 11. Off the play fake, he'll throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Go, set.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Headed out right. He'll go all the way across the field here, deep right. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On 1st down, Hurts. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
Man in motion here. After the sack, another pass on second down. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Great, set.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He puts some juice on a deep throw, and they pick him off again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Dolphins get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
They're out and set. First and 10. To throw. Here's Huntley. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 34. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Bronk, it is no surprise to see them come away with the victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early.